Ed Kelsey always said I was capable. You just have to focus. You have to give it your all.
It's been great for everybody, honestly.
You're a little bit closer to the NIL world. Have you heard of anybody paying their taxes?
Being a part of Chiefs Kingdom.
That's right.
How long have you been a part of the kingdom?
I'm sorry, Jason. Not
You
to
can
crush
apologize
you.
to me. I'm honorary member.
You know that feeling when you're just a kid, dreaming big, and suddenly the whole world opens up? That's exactly what happened to Caitlin Clark. Picture this. She's in 7th grade, probably worrying about math tests and what to wear to school, when bam, a college recruiting letter lands in her mailbox. Can you imagine being 12 years old and having colleges fighting over you? It's like being offered the keys to a Ferrari before you even have a learner's permit. But here's the crazy part. Caitlin didn't let it go to her head. Nope, she kept grinding day in and day out. And now, she's not just in the WNBA, she's rewriting the record books. Picture this. Little Caitlin Clark, decked out in Chiefs gear, eyes glued to the TV. Who would have thought she'd be chatting it up with Travis Kelce one day? It's like a dream come true, right? Let's rewind to those Sunday afternoons back in the day. Caitlin's dad's yelling at the TV, her mom's cooking up a storm in the kitchen, and Caitlin, she's soaking it all in like a sponge. But while other kids were trading Pokemon cards and playing video games, Caitlin was collecting something way cooler: college recruiting letters. In 7th grade? Can you believe it? But here's where it gets wild. Her parents actually hid those letters from her.
You know, the NCAA, like, they don't have many rules on much anymore.
Women's sports is blown up with the NIL stuff.
No, my mom was actually the one paying for my tuition at that point, so I had to make sure I did my mom right. I definitely wasn't ready to pay taxes when I was in college. Like, I wasn't thinking about that.
I know. That's what I always think about.
They wanted her to just be a kid, you know? Can you imagine keeping that kind of secret? It's like having a winning lottery ticket and not telling anyone. Fast forward to high school, and Caitlin's not just good at basketball, she's rewriting record books left and right. Coaches are lining up to talk to her, but Caitlin, she's cool as a cucumber. She's got ice in her veins, I'm telling you. You know what's even crazier? While everyone else was freaking out about college decisions, Caitlin took her sweet time. She waited until senior year to make her choice. That's some serious patience right there. It's like she knew something we didn't. So how did Caitlin Clark go from being a Chiefs superfan to sitting down with the Kelce brothers? It's like a movie, isn't it? One minute she's cheering from her couch, the next she's chatting with NFL stars. But you know what? That's just Caitlin being Caitlin. She's always aiming high and knocking it out of the park. But hold up, we're just getting started. Caitlin's story is like a roller coaster that keeps on climbing. You think this is impressive? Wait till you hear what happened next. This girl's journey is just beginning, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of it. Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the game, she's redefining what's possible. And we're all along for the ride. All right, let's talk about Caitlin Clark's rookie year in the WNBA. You'd think she'd be nervous, right? Nope, not our girl Caitlin. She's out there playing like she's been in the league for years. Remember those 40-point games she had in her rookie season? That's not just good, that's insane. Most rookies are happy to score half that. But Caitlin, she's breaking records left and right. It's like she's playing a video game and put all her stats on max. But hey, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. You know what happened? Caitlin popped her eardrum during a game. Ouch! Can you imagine trying to play basketball when your head's spinning? But did she quit? No way! Caitlin's tougher than that. She kept playing, pain and all. That's the kind of grit that makes champions. And get this, the veteran players are loving her. They're not just teammates anymore, they're becoming Caitlin's biggest cheerleaders. It's like they can see the future of the WNBA right in front of them. Caitlin's not just playing the game, she's changing it. You know what's really cool? The fans are going wild for Caitlin, the seats are filling up, TV ratings are through the roof. The WNBA's never seen anything like this before. It's like Caitlin showed up, and suddenly everyone remembered how awesome women's basketball is. But here's the best part, Caitlin's still just Caitlin. All this fame, all these records, and she's still that same Midwest girl who used to watch Chiefs games on the couch. No big head here, folks. She's just living her dream and having a blast doing it. The whole league's buzzing about Caitlin. Fans can't get enough. But you know what? Caitlin's just getting warmed up. This is just the beginning of her story. She's got big plans, and trust me, You won't want to miss what's coming next. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing in the WNBA, she's revolutionizing it, and we're all lucky enough to watch it happen. You think Caitlin Clark's just about sinking threes and breaking records? Think again. This girl's got plans bigger than a basketball court. Let's talk about that marketing degree she's working on. Caitlin's not just playing the game, she's thinking about the business side too. Can you imagine her in the front office someday, calling the shots? That's where she sees herself, focusing on operations rather than coaching. It's like she's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. But here's the real game changer. Caitlin's not just changing women's basketball, she's shaking up the whole world of women's sports. Remember when she was named Time Athlete of the Year? That wasn't just a win for Caitlin. It was a win for every girl out there dreaming of making it big. Caitlin said it herself. This recognition shines a light on how far women's sports have come. It's like she's carrying the torch for a whole generation of athletes. And get this, Caitlin's not afraid to speak her mind about the NBA. You know how their ratings have been down? Well, Caitlin's got some ideas about that. She thinks they need to step up their game in marketing their stars and building up those rivalries. It's like she's giving the NBA a playbook on how to get fans excited again. But you know what's really cool? How Caitlin's bridging gaps between different sports fans. It doesn't matter if you're into football or basketball. Everyone's tuning in to watch Caitlin play. She's like a magnet, pulling in fans from all over. And here's the kicker. Caitlin's still that same Midwest girl at heart. She's not letting all this fame go to her head. Instead, she's thinking about how she can give back. She wants to mentor young athletes and create new opportunities for women in sports. It's like she's building a ladder for others to climb up after her. You know what else? Caitlin's mom is super proud of her for being named an academic All-American. That's right, Caitlin's not just a star on the court, she's crushing it in the classroom too. It's like she's got superpowers or something. Hold on to your seats, folks, because Caitlin's story is far from over. This girl's just getting started, and I've got a feeling we're going to be talking about her for years to come. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's rewriting the whole playbook for women in sports. All right, let's talk about what makes Caitlin Clark tick. You might think it's all natural talent, right? Wrong. This girl's got a work ethic that'll make your head spin. While you're catching Z's, Caitlin's probably in the gym, perfecting that shot. It's like she's got a secret lab where she's cooking up basketball magic. But here's the thing, it's not just about hoops for Caitlin. That competitive fire, it burns in everything she does, even golf. Yeah, you heard me right, golf. But you know what's crazy? She's not as good at it, and it drives her nuts. Caitlin says golf makes her more mad because it's just her out there, no team to back her up. Can you imagine Caitlin on a golf course getting all fired up over a little white ball? That's our girl. Now, here's where it gets good. Caitlin's not afraid to fail. Remember that golf story? She's laughing about it. That's Growth Mindset 101, folks. She's out there trying new things, messing up, and coming back stronger. It's like she's got failure-proof armor or something. And let's not forget about Caitlin's secret weapon, her family. They've been her rock through all this craziness. When the whole world was going Caitlin crazy, they kept her feet on the ground. Caitlin says her parents did an awesome job making sure she had a good circle around her. It wasn't all about college recruitment and basketball 24/7. They let her be a kid. Can you believe it? But wait, there's more. Those teammates of hers? They're not just players, they're her squad, her support system. Caitlin knows she can't do this alone. She's super grateful for her veteran teammates. They've got her back, on and off the court. It's like they're all in this wild ride together. You know what really sets Caitlin apart though? She's having a blast out there. All that pressure, all those eyes on her, and she's still loving every minute of it. Caitlin says all these crazy records and awards, they're just byproducts of putting in the work and genuinely enjoying the game. It's like she's cracked the code on how to be a superstar and still have fun. So, there you have it. That's the secret sauce that makes Caitlin Clark tick. It's not just one thing. It's this crazy mix of hard work, competitiveness, family support, teamwork, and pure joy. Stick around, because we're not done yet. The best is still to come. All right, let's wrap this up. Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the game, she's rewriting the whole playbook for women's sports. Can you believe it? This girl who used to be glued to Chiefs games is now the one everyone's watching. And trust me, this is just the beginning. You know what's really wild? Experts are saying Caitlin's not just playing for herself, she's inspiring a whole new generation of female athletes. Imagine little girls all over the country picking up basketballs because they want to be like Caitlin. That's huge. And get this, women's basketball viewership, it's going through the roof, and Caitlin's a big reason why. People can't get enough of her. It's like she's got this magic that makes everyone want to tune in.